What is up, my geeks and freaks? Big Girl Geek here with a brand new review. And I'm back today to review Lovecraft Country, Season 1, Episode 6, Meet Me in Daegu. So, was this episode geek or was it weak? Let's get into it. Lego. Alright. I love me some Lovecraft Country, y'all. And this episode was geek because every episode is geek because the show is not weak at all. So we finally got the backstory as to what was going on with Tick when he was overseas in the war. I love me some Jamie Chung. I think that... let me make sure that's really her before I say I love her and it ain't even her playing her, because that would be embarrassing. But I could have sworn it was her. But I have been known to mix names up in actors before. So I just want to make sure that it's really her. It is. She's playing Gia, and she's an amazing actress. She did amazing in this episode, except the one thing that she kind of lost her Korean accent. So when she would speak in English, she just sounded like American. That was the only thing. It would like come and go. So that was the only little criticism I have for her. But she killed this episode. This was like her episode more than I think it was Tick's episode. So we got a backstory because we haven't really seen her since the first episode in that dream sequence. We've heard her, but we haven't really seen her. And boom, bow, did she make an entrance? Okay, some of them scenes, man, when he was like, you now. Whoa. I was like, okay. But yeah, I mean, she's some type, I forgot what she's a Korean monster. I forgot what they called her. She has like these foxtails. I thought she was like a tarantula Medusa, but they explain what she is. And she was summoned by this woman, her mother, who found out that her husband was raping her daughter. So she summoned this monster to get revenge. And this monster takes the souls of men that have, I guess, done wrong. And when she is sucking their soul out during intercourse, she gets flashes into their lives. And what happened was her best friend ended up being a communist. Tick was part of the soldier party that executed them. And he ended up in the hospital injured from a bomb attack. So she was going to get her revenge and kill him through her Medusa tails, even though she had decided that she wasn't going to do that anymore, because if she took 100 souls, she would turn human. And she was just she was feeling all these feelings, so she stopped at 99. She saw Tick and said, you know what, I'm gonna do this, but ended up falling in love with him. He ended up falling in love with her, and he was like, I'm a virgin, and the first time they did it, it was fine, but when they were really doing it and she was getting into it, her tails came out, she started sucking on him, and she saw that he was gonna die. So that was pretty much the whole episode. Pretty much the recap of the whole episode. So it was just so good, though. It was so good. The monsters in this is just so different and so bizarre. And I like the story, and it was obvious that they were going to fall in love. So that's why we got, when he would call her, she was like, I told you were going to die, to not go back home, because he was going to die. So in the flash forward scenes that she saw, we saw him in bed with another black woman, but he had told her he was a virgin. So I don't know if that was a lie, or he ends up fighting with Letty and getting with someone else. Letty was in her flash forward, everything. And so he's going to be tied up in this thing, and it's like strapped and hung, and he dies. So I wonder, that has to be the season finale, right? I think that's the season finale, man. And so we finally get some backstory about that. And the next week we're gonna get Hippolyta's journey when she reaches Artem. But yeah, man, what can I say? Episodes are always geek. I loved it. She like I said, Jamie Chung's character, Jiha, she's obsessed with American culture. She's watched American movies, things like that. So, I mean, I'm just happy we got that backstory and we finally figured out what happened over there. I don't know how they do these love scenes. Actors always say it's technical, but that shit be looking real. But, yeah, so I think she'll show up again, and maybe she'll show up in America. And he was obviously in love with her, and now he's like with Letty, and I think she's probably gonna show up and we're gonna have some type of love triangle, because I already don't know who I love him with more. Because I love him with both women. Oh my god, I love him with both women. yeah, it was such a good story. And then when he was killing off the nurses, I was like, damn, yo, how they gonna make me hate Tick? And then they kind of redeemed him. So I don't know, you guys. Are you team Jiha or are you team Letty? Let me know in the comments. I said the episode was geek. What did you think? Let me know in the comments. As always, I can't wait to discuss with you. So until next video, I'm out of here. Big girl geek out. Peace. Hey, where are you going? You just watched a cool video. Subscribe.